Hi everyone, welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is about their feelings. How are they feeling about you? What is their next move? When? And whatever will come forward during the reading. We have three piles, as usual. Number one, round and moonstone. Number two, here and now, green aventurine. And number three, why, and clear quartz. Pause the video, of course, if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the round and round card and the moonstone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? Judgment. 7 of coins. The Hermit. 4 of coins. 7 of swords. 3 of swords. Let's add a couple of these for don't put up with my BS. It makes sense. I can't take it anymore. I want to be different. I miss you. Heartbreak. Fed up. Ring. Mountain. Yeah, it's a mountain. And star. Okay, no worries about this. I will fix it once we pull all our cards. Six of Cups. Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. King of Swords. The Sun. The Hierophant. The Fifth House. The Eighth House. Pisces. Okay, let's keep it like this for a moment. February. Fall. This year. July. Okay, let's talk about how this person is feeling about you and what they are likely to do next, which is very interesting. So, starting with the Judgment, the Seven of Coins, the Hermit, it shows very clearly that we have somebody who has this very super introspective vibe. They're not just casually thinking about you or contemplating over the feelings that they have for you. This is somebody who wants to connect in a deeper way, in a deeper meaning. So this person is like, am I growing up here? Am I really understanding better what is going on? Or am I just sabotaging everything again? Am I really that introspective? Am I really becoming wiser with all of this? Or am I just wasting time here? What am I doing? That's the judgment. So already the beginning of the reading opens up with the idea of action. Okay, so what am I doing here in the hermit mode? Am I becoming wiser? Am I discovering some hidden thought? Or am I just spiraling and losing significant time from the whole situation? Judgment. Seven of Coins, the Hermit, very clear. Okay, so this round and round already, what is it? Is your person being isolated at the moment emotionally? It doesn't have to be necessarily that they are not talking to you. Emotionally, they are isolated, contemplating, thinking, is this a good idea? Should I invest? And then here comes the realization. Maybe I am using this justification that I have to find out what I have to do, what is the best. Because why? Because I just want to avoid. I want the Four of Coins. Now, all of these cards would indicate somebody who is simply avoidant. Okay, like, oh, they're avoiding you, or they are having feelings, but they don't care. That's not the case here, because we open with a judgment. So I'm standing in front of my avoidance. I'm standing in front of the feelings that I have for you. I have been acting like I'm superior, wise, arrogant, you name it, okay? And I'm realizing all of a sudden that this thing might be a defensive mechanism and I'm just fooling myself. You do realize that this is all a form of personal realization here in relation to the feelings that they have for you. So, yeah, they are trying, they were trying to figure out what this whole thing meant, but now there is regret. There is regret, there is resistance, and unfortunately, I don't know, probably fortunately, they are aware of what they are facing. Now, the Four of Coins, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords is somebody who is at the moment carrying this pain, their pain of the possibility of losing the connection, the pain of I have feelings but I cannot face them, the idea that what will happen if I continue like that and eventually I lose you. So you do have many layers of pain. It's not just, oh, I'm sad, I miss you. We have many different layers here. Very, very interesting personality for sure. So, they don't know how to express all of this, of course, because it's very, very complicated. They are guarding their heart. So, what do we have here to break it down for a moment? We have a person who's going through a judgment stage. They, through their hermit mode, okay, this isolation, this distancing, all of the things that they have done, they are reaching finally a moment of realization, of awakening. They don't believe it, of course. That wasn't their goal. Anyway, they're reaching this moment of clarity. And something changes in the connection. You can see here what's going on. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. We have this King of Swords that doesn't know where they're going. They don't know what they are doing here, okay? They're very confused, and they are seeing that they are trying to maintain their balance, their structure, their avoidant comfort zone. But at the same time, they want to open up. And they are afraid that if they continue maintaining their structure, they're going to lose the connection. So they are awakening emotionally, but at the same time, they are approaching everything through a very King of Swords type of vibe. Okay. They don't know how to express all this. And they start realizing that, oh my God, don't put up with my BS, because probably all of this thing has been so messed up and I have been messing up everything. That's the first thing that they are realizing. Number two, I cannot take it anymore. Sadness. Sadness for having lost you, for having messed up the connection. Heartbreak, pain for having sabotaged the connection, for thinking that they knew what they were doing and they had control while they were just being defensive and avoidant emotionally. Confused, fed up, okay, because of their approach and the way that they are overcomplicating every single thing. So this is also a moment of judgment, of personal judgment. And then the conclusion, I want to be different. And through the exhaustion, here comes the I miss you, I miss you. The heartbreak is already there, whether they talk about it or not. The heartbreak was there anyways. Probably there was an argument in the beginning, there was some form of difficulty. But now, with all of this hermit introspection, they have amplified the pain. Good for them, because through this process, they will reach healing, so which is good. So everything is cracking open here. Their emotions, their fears, their avoidance, the fear of the past, the fear of the what is going to happen if I lose you, all of these things. So if you're wondering, do they miss me? Do they still feel something? The answer is a screaming yes. This is a yes. Not only they are missing you, not only they want to be different and trying to manifest this connection, but they are also scared that they might lose all this. And basically, you have been the catalyst for this awakening, okay? Not necessarily you, but the feelings that they couldn't ignore that were related to you, okay? So we can feel clearly, we can feel, not really, we can see the pressure that they are experiencing. We can see how much they have tried to detach from all of this. They have tried to fight this. Now, why have they been fighting against this connection? I think for two reasons. One is their avoidant nature that we have already seen very clearly. The other reason is probably obstacles that they had to face, practical obstacles, busy life, different priorities, a person who has been very, very confused about many things, all of these things. Now, they feel vulnerable right now. Why? Because look at this. Page of Swords, King of Swords. You have a very avoidant, apparently functional King of Swords who all of a sudden loses their foundation. And they don't know how to approach all this. And they start feeling vulnerable. And they start feeling confused. And they start seeing, because they still remain King of Swords, that they want a new structure. But this structure now is very clear that has to contain also emotions. And these emotions, of course, are romantic emotions and are related to you. We see cards that are indicating that their intentions are serious and they are pointing towards a very clear type of, lifestyle, a very structured life. Whether this is marriage now or relationship, it depends. We are talking about the maximum level of commitment according to what you want. So yes, they feel vulnerable, but they also see the truth of what they want. So, and this is where the whole thing is actually shifting. And they are saying, this is what I want. Okay, what am I going to do about this? In the beginning, they don't know. They approach this in a very clumsy Page of Swords style. So they're watching you, maybe keeping tabs on you, quietly but consistently. They are trying to get their thought process in order the way they can, so they can see how they can approach. And they're trying to say, what am I supposed to express here? I have feelings and I'm supposed to talk about feelings and commitment. How is this thing going to work? This is somebody who has a lot of emotional attachment to you. Possibly there is history, you have a background in this relationship. If not, this is about soul recognition, how important you are. So no, they are not letting go. They- at the moment they are not letting go, because now we are moving to the next stage. What letting go? Here we're talking about communication, reaching out, talking about feelings, talking about obstacles potentially that so being honest over what they want and what they can do and why they haven't done anything all this time. So you are real, you are honest. This is how they see you, and they believe that they have to reciprocate this energy, and this is very beautiful. And they are doing that with honesty. They don't have some hidden goals and strange things that they want to do. Um, so yes, they are absolutely reaching out, and the overall energy is leading towards connection, not something impulsive, that happened because they were thinking of you yesterday. This is something that comes forward with very, very, very serious intentions. Now, the timing. We have a few cards here. Okay, July, fall, February this year, all of this. So for sure, we see something that is not going to drag on forever. This is something that is meant to move in general. Um, when? I think this is going to happen relatively soon. Fall. It is going, we're going to have that conversation within the next couple of months. Especially and by the end of the year, with the sun this year, all of these things, so 2 months from now, we're going to have a very significant conversation about where this relationship is going. The Page of Swords is being replaced by the King, so we have clarity over what is happening in this connection, and we start having some important, let's say, timestamps as we go. July, February. So this might be, for example, February might be related. So 4 months from now, might be related to the idea of really taking further, blossoming the connection, really start talking about some serious things and planning. And July might be the actual celebration. It could be you guys moving in together, being together, something like that. Okay, deciding that maybe you need to move forward with super commitment marriage or something like this. Now, Pisces. Pisces is about deep emotions, of course. But at the same time, Pisces in this case is describing the confusion, the emotional confusion that this person is experiencing around this connection. And this is giving me one extra explanation on why they are not reaching out, let's say, yet. The fifth house, in this case, I think we are dealing with the idea of passion, attraction, romantic energy, spending time together, enjoying the connection in a very everyday, in a very mundane way. And the eighth house, the transformation. Here is the judgment. Is something hidden, all of these thoughts, all of these ideas that are being revealed. And this could be their deeper emotional truth. The ring is expressing commitment, of course. The mountain, all of this. This mindset, physical, practical difficulties, all the obstacles are expressed by the mountain. But the star shows that we are moving beyond these obstacles. There is hope, and there is also spiritual alignment in this connection. So yes, even though things have been a bit slow, painful, the connection is quite alive. I think you do have a very bright future with this person, and things are going to really improve here. So this is what I see. Guys, let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Here and Now card, this is going to be your reading, and this is the green Aventurine, of course. Let's see. How are they feeling about you? Seven of Coins. Nine of Wands. The Empress. Queen of Wands. Strength. Three of Swords. I can't make you happy. I am the man. Okay. I wish I could understand you. Divine Feminine. GPS. No strings. Clouds. Bear. Mice. Ace of Swords. The Hermit. The Emperor. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Ten of Swords. Neptune. Second house. Capricorn. This year, oops, July, on a holiday. Let's see what's going on with this person's real feelings towards you. That Here and Now card that you have chosen is giving me, kind of divine feminine energy, emotional burnout, and someone who knows your worth but doesn't know how to somehow, to meet you at your level. This is the vibe that I'm getting here. So we start with the Seven of Coins, Nine of Wands, and the Empress, of course. We have the Empress, divine feminine, more. It's obvious that there is this powerful energy here. So I think it's clear that they see you as somebody who has given a lot. You have invested. Probably you have shown up with patience, softness, even strength. You have tried to hold space for this connection, but now there is this Nine of Wands is having on you. You're tired of this. Like you're wondering, why am I holding this space alone? This person feels your energy. And they also feel the pressure that you have experienced. They know you are not going to wait around forever. Probably you're not waiting anymore. The Queen of Wands and the Strength are showing that, of course, you are powerful, empowered, not someone that they can easily forget here. They are drawn to you deeply, but I think the Three of Swords in the end of this sequence is showing very clearly that there is a lot of pain, past wounds, maybe something that happened between you, okay, you and your person, but maybe something that is mostly related to the past. So they have been maybe defensive towards you while you were holding space for this connection. You have been strong, you have been powerful. Maybe you were there, you were present for both of you. And now they are seeing that they didn't have the strength to match your energy somehow. So they are thinking that even though they are having their issues, or they are hesitating emotionally for sure, they're saying, I want to step up, but I don't want to mess things up again. It's very clear. So I think they feel very clearly, they know that they cannot meet and they cannot fulfill your emotional needs. In fact, they are telling you, I cannot make you happy. And that's the core of this. They have seen your effort, they have seen your struggle, they see how much they are struggling to bring forward emperor vibes, divine masculine. And they are saying over here, I am the man. So I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to convince themselves that they can make it. But not really. They want to show that, yes, I can do it. I am here. Maybe I don't care so much. I'm distancing myself. But then they are realizing that they want to be part of this. But at the same time, they cannot make you happy. They cannot give you what you need. And that is scaring them. This is how they are thinking about this connection. And these are the feelings that they have for you. They have this idea that you are powerful, desirable, independent, loving. You are independent, but you are also capable of feelings, and you have empathy. You had empathy for a long time for them. But, maybe they don't deserve you. Simple as that. But they are still very, very connected to you emotionally. There are a lot of things that they don't understand. They don't understand you. I wish I could understand you. I wish I could know what you want, what makes you happy, so I could, somehow come forward as the emperor that an empress deserves. But, there's also this no strings GPS. This makes me feel like they're trying to find their way. What do they really want? They don't have clarity on what they want. They want to somehow be part of this and to try to manifest the emperor, okay? But at the same time, they're still trying to figure out their direction. Do I want to connect? Do I want commitment? Do I want something serious? There is a lot of struggle, Five of Wands, around this. So, on an energetic level, I think that yes, for sure, emotionally, they're very confused. Their thought process, their emotions are all very clouded. So there is, for sure, confusion. There's also defensiveness. Power dynamics. I wouldn't be surprised if they would compare themselves to you. Look at you, Empress. You are emotionally understanding, giving, holding on for this connection until a certain point. You were working for this connection. You were carrying the weight of this thing on your own for a long time, most likely. But you're independent, you are strong. You don't need to do that. You're just choosing to do this. or you were choosing to do this because of your feelings. On the other hand, they're trying to embody the that version of strength and everything, but they are failing, poor them. So maybe there is this defensiveness and comparison and competitive vibe, you know, as a shadow aspect of this all. Like uh, there is this slight shadow of who do you think you are, you know, kind of thing. There is also fear. What if I mess up? There's anxiety. What if I mess up? It's better if I keep my standards, you know, if I act like I don't care, if I show that I have made my decisions based on logic, not based on fear, and that's it. So with the Neptune card, the whole situation feels like a blur. Intense feelings, no clarity, uh, important emotions, longing, but at the same time avoidance. And this avoidance is not like, oh my God, I don't want to get hurt. It's more like, what if I'm not enough and you make me feel like I'm inferior to you type of situation. Okay. So you do have a second house and Capricorn. So this is telling me that this person is focused on stability, money, career, status. It doesn't mean that they have these things. Okay, if they had these things, I'm just saying they wouldn't despair themselves here to act like, oh my God, you know, here I am, I'm the emperor, and they wouldn't compare themselves to you. Hmm? So yeah, but these are their values. Like, I have to have things, I have to work hard on things. Now, I don't know, maybe they're very successful when it comes to their career, and in their personal life they are not so wonderful. It can happen, yes. But for me, with the cards that I see, I don't see here a person that is capable of building stability, okay, when it comes to their finances. So Capricorn and second house here is as an idea. The Capricorn vibe is not surviving with this mess. You know, they would have already pulled down everything and rebuild. So this lack of direction, this anxiety, this defensiveness, these clouded vibes are part of the Neptunian nature. No second house and Capricorn. Okay. So there's confusion, a lot of confusion. They want to channel super cardinal vibes, but not really. So yeah, this is somebody, maybe this is their facade, you know, they're acting like they have everything together, but they don't. And pride kicks in again. So what I want to have, but I have no clarity to, you know, organize my life. So, you know, arrogance comes forward, pride comes forward, and look at me, I'm the man. Now, does this make them a bad person? Like, is this person bad, you should avoid? Or honestly, this is just a part of their blockages. This is not what defines them. Actually, they see your value, they see your worth, they see what you have done in order to maintain this connection. This is just their defensive mechanism. And, you know, if it depends on their background, it depends on many things. It's not per se some. Objectively, this is not a nice characteristic. If your potential partner is comparing themselves to you and they're going like, oh, more success, oh no. But, you know, human nature is what it is. Maybe this is just temporary. Maybe they are looking for their direction. We're not necessarily here to judge, you know, we're just seeing the combinations and the characteristics. So yeah. So what are they going to do? And this is the important part, I think. I think if we see what's going on here with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords, we are realizing that the balance for them is not something easy to achieve. The Ten of Swords shows an ending, a sudden ending, difficulties at work, difficulties in personal relationships with people around them. And it shows a lot of struggle. It can also indicate somebody who's working very, very, very hard Okay, but they're not getting the desired results. It could be. So for sure, this person has gone through loss. Their own self-worth is not in a good place at the moment, but I think they are not staying down forever. So maybe sometimes you see this might be something temporary, the arrogance, all of this, the pride. It's like it's a defense mechanism to help them come out of this difficult, situation. We have the emperor. The emperor is coming forward, which means that they are trying to step into a more mature and more responsible way of being. The cards around all this are supporting their efforts. So it's not just a facade, it's an actual attempt of upgrading their life. You do have Four of Wands, Hermit, Ace of Swords. All of these things are suggesting that, yes, they want to communicate and bring forward something solid, something real, not something defensive or something, strange. But this will happen once they start feeling a bit more grounded, so they can back all this up. As long as the Ten of Swords is fresh and new, it's very difficult for them to come forward. The Hermit shows that right now they are drawn inward, so this thing, it could take some extra time. Um, but this is not over. This is far from over. Okay, this connection is still, I cannot say, oh my God, what a wonderful connection, this is still alive. You have somebody who is struggling, and they are dealing with low self-esteem, low self-worth, potential struggles in their everyday life, conflicts, endings. And so they're not in a good place. It's normal that they become a bit defensive, okay? Of course, all of this is not your problem. That's true also, absolutely. But now we are checking how they feel. Okay. So when are they coming forward? It's going to take time. It's not within a month, a couple of months. I think they need more time. It could be that we have this year on a holiday, I don't know, maybe it's some important celebration. Now I saw this thing, 4th of July. Am I exaggerating? Anyways, the thing is that maybe they will reach out because of a holiday, on a holiday, to say something, or maybe birthdays, this type of occasions. And they will try to establish something slowly. When this person will reach out, they will still be in the hermit mode. They will not be available yet to take this thing further. I believe their reaching out will be more like testing of waters to see what's going on, how this thing is going, and then to understand how they feel about it, how you react, how the overall energy is working, and take it from there. What do they want? It's not very clear yet. But it's not like they have everything figured out and the only problem is you. Okay. They are very, very, very confused. They are very confused because of their circumstances. You might hear from them in an important occasion, like I've told you, but it's not going to bring forward major results. Those things will come afterwards, 3-4 months from now, all of these things. So you really have to consider what you want to do with this. This is not a person who is capable of isolating their personal issues without projecting everything onto you. They are already projecting comparison, confusion. You are independent. You are strong. They feel pain because they are not. I don't know. They are looking for their direction, to find direction. They cannot commit at the moment. There are too many red flags, I think, in this situation. Do they have feelings for you? They do. They do have feelings. And potentially, if they manage to overcome all these issues, they could manifest something with you. But, yeah, I don't know. You have to consider very carefully what Because you know what, if they have problems and that's it, and they are trying to handle things and they are trying to change, which they are doing, okay, it's fine. But how is this thing affecting you? It seems like it seems like Neptune is ruling everything here. They are projecting their fears. It's why are you like this and I'm like that? Why you're the empress and I'm not the emperor yet? Too much comparison. Hmm? While with this here and now, I feel like you want results now. You are ready for a connection now. You want a resolution now. Or at least you want something that looks like a proper communication or a proper type of conversation. That's what I see. So choose wisely, guys. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the clear quartz and why card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? Seven of Wands, Four of Coins, Justice, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, Temperance. I can't do this right now. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. I don't know where to start. Round and round cycles, triggers, lessons, twin flames, legal matters. House, ring, storks, Nine of Coins, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Temperance, Five of Coins, Seven of Swords. Neptune, Aries, the 12th house. This year, patience is required. March. So how are they feeling about you? The first cards that we see is the Seven of Wands, Four of Coins, and Justice. And right away, what we understand is that they have been resisting the connection. They are defensive, that's for sure. This is a form of self-protection. This is an emotional shutdown. So you might see that they are acting a bit hot and cold with you, but inside there is pressure building. Okay, if this is somebody who doesn't care, they wouldn't have to be defensive towards you. They wouldn't have to shut down emotionally to protect themselves from your energy. They would be indifferent. But this person, I think, is doing extra work to appear like this is not important to them. And in fact, you see the Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords. The Six of Wands is showing what I'm showing on the outside, that I don't care, that everything is fine, I'm staying proud, you know. But deep down, we have the Nine of Swords. This person is not sleeping well, they are overthinking. We have regret, guilt, anxiety, and all of this thing is still here. So, um, things are not good for them. They are absolutely thinking about you and they have feelings for you, but they are not in a place where they can embrace these feelings. The Seven of Wands is there, so they are overly defensive, and then we get to this kind of damage control, or like I want to look like I have control here, I want to look like this thing is not affecting me. And then we get to the Temperance. And the Temperance is very important because it shows that what they want here is healing. They want to find balance. They want to find balance within themselves, and potentially, if they can, they would like to have a certain balance also with you, to avoid that Seven of Wands. They don't like it. It's not something that they like. They want something harmonious. They also know that this attitude is unfair to them, to you. The Justice can also show that maybe this is not the right moment to deal with certain circumstances, because we have kind of, you know, maybe legal situations pending here. Anyway, they don't know how to get to this Temperance. They want things to be okay, but they are overwhelmed by how to achieve this. On an emotional level, this person, I think they are quite exhausted. And they're telling you, I can't do this right now. Life without you is dark. It's clear that this person is experiencing the loss. This isn't somebody who is indifferent, or this is a complete shutdown. But still, they see you as light, as something good. You know, I miss your light. Or maybe in this case, I think I need your light, would be the right thing to say with the Temperance. I need your light. I need your clarity to get to the healing that I need, to the peace of mind that I need. We have this round and round message, so this is matching the overall vibe. It's the same cycle over and over again. They want out of this difficult energy of the Nine of Swords. They just don't know how to break all of this and move themselves out of this. So, is this a twin flame? Yeah, it could be. They are trying to find their way towards healing. You come forward as a more healed version, as a better type of energy. And they're just trying to find their way towards you and towards this desired clarity that they have. Then we have Neptune, Aries, and the 12th house. Now, emotional confusion, absolutely. And at the same time, somebody who feels very prideful at the moment and very internal, very within with the 12th house. So we see somebody who is mostly living in their head right now. They want to take action, but all of their thoughts, all of their inner world is so foggy, so confused, that they are trapped into these subconscious patterns of the 12th house, you know, karmic vibes. So yeah, they're very stuck, but they are in this emotional and this mental labyrinth that they are experiencing. You're there. Are you the goal? Are you the destination? Are you, I don't know, the emotional, the mental vessel that is getting them to that Temperance that appears twice? They don't know yet. And of course, we don't know if they don't know, okay? but you're important somehow. You are somewhere there, and they're trying to find their way. Then we have house, Ringa, and stork. Now, the house, in this case, it could be, first of all, very mundanely seen, like, I want stability with you. I want something that feels right, established, and maybe commitment. Okay. So maybe I want us to live together. I want us to be together. I'm projecting visions of harmony and shared space with you. And this is something that is distant, but I feel like I'm going there, So these are expressing intentions. But these cards are also saying that they are trying to feel kind of grounded and safe in their emotional world. There is a lot of we are in a process of awakening. Okay. There are also might be external circumstances that making us feel like we have to try too much to maintain the balance. So this person might not have the time to focus on what this connection is about, but this is a transition. We see a huge transformation going on. Again, amongst the potential practical issues, maybe we are dealing with legal matters, a divorce, a traffic ticket. Okay. So, yeah, it's they feel like I need to deliver a message to you, but right now this message is in their mind. It's like, I have to take action, I have to establish something, but I'm not yet there. We see this type of vibe. Through all this, what you need to understand is that they recognize the important vibe of this relationship. Okay, but for the time being, this is very quiet energy. So, what is coming next? We have some very intense cards here. First of all, we have the Temperance again, Nine of Coins, and Ace of Wands. This is good because here the Ace of Wands is expressing the need to come forward to communicate. The Nine of Coins is something that I like here because they will deliver a message. The message is a bit casual, is passionate, so you're gonna hear a lot of this feelings, blah blah, you're light, I miss you, I thought we could try again. All of these things are going to be included in this conversation, but at the same time you will feel like this person is detached. Okay, like they are trying to hold back a bit. Don't take this thing personally. Why? Because, guys, you don't want them to open up completely. You don't want all this craziness right up on your face, okay, and talking about these things. Let them give you the happy message. Let them tell you how important you are, that they don't know how to start, that where to start, why they cannot stop thinking about you, why they're projecting thoughts of partnership and living together and being together. These are nice things. You don't have to ask what type of situation is happening in the background. Leave that aside for a moment. Why? Because if they start talking about their Neptunian concerns and their Seven of Wands attitude, and if you tune them into the vibe where they have to talk about their inner world, well, their inner world is not so clear and nice. So, don't even go there. Seven of Swords for you, avoid the details. Go with the flow of the whole thing. Knight of Wands, let them come to you. This is happening very soon, by the way. So just to make you understand what the situation of this is. You have somebody who's totally confused. They're saying, I can't do this. I don't see things clearly. I want to take action, but I don't know where I'm going. I'm in a mental, emotional labyrinth here. And they're carrying karmic wounds, karmic vibes. What do you want to hear from that? Do you want to listen to them talking about this? No, no, you don't. What do you want? You want to hear the nice things. I like you. I missed you. Uh, I want us to be together. Okay, now you're going to hear all these beautiful things very soon. Patience is required, not because they are not going to reach out to you within the next couple of weeks, but patience is required because you have to be very temperance here. You have to know when to stop. Okay, a conversation, where to set boundaries. Why? Because guys, you don't want to turn the 9 of coins into 5 of coins. This person is not coming forward to guilt trip you or to act like a victim or to tell you why they couldn't reach out before, blah, blah. They are trying to come forward as the 6 of Wands. Like, look at me. I'm strong. I can handle it. They are trying to heal. They are trying to get over their struggles. So you don't have to establish a connection to them like you are their therapist. This is very important because no one is perfect. But as long as we are kind of handling respectfully our issues, then we can coexist and we can cooperate, and eventually we can get to this nice house and we can have that ring and we can start moving forward with our life, even if we haven't achieved a full healing. And this is what this person is trying to do. So in their weird Neptunian energy with this Aries that goes around and round in circles in a very foggy scenery, you have somebody who says, okay, I will try. First, I will try by pretending that I have control. I will pretend that here I am strong, like I have control over this. So don't ruin that for them. Don't go like, how do you feel? Do you think that you could do that? Do you believe that? No, 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 no. Just take whatever they give you if you want that, if you like it, okay, because it has this situation of stability. And don't ask for details. Let this be handled by their therapist, okay, because it's quite complicated. So remember, and this is very important for you, that you have done your part. Okay, you have triggered huge things in them, transformations, awakenings, their need to find their way out of this. You have made them feel defensive. So now they are coming forward within a couple of weeks to open up to you and to tell you what they really want, potentially stability, if this thing works. So you don't want to get them back to the 7 of Wands. You don't want to continue being the catalyst for all this mess. You want to be the divine feminine that she's sitting on her throne, lovely, wonderful, ready to nurture, okay, but not in a codependent way. You're inviting this person to grow emotionally, energetically, spiritually if they want to, because I see them very into spiritual fog here. You're not calling them in to create codependency and to commiserate with them. Okay, they need your light, but this doesn't mean that you have to go in the darkness to pull them out. This is important. So do not overdo it. You don't need to. You don't have to. Stay lovely, stay wonderful, passive, and let them try. Knight of Wands, Nine of Coins. If you don't like what they are offering you, don't try to negotiate. Simply don't accept the offer and move on. Simple as that. Don't start like, okay, I'm going to fix this. No, no, no. This is not something that you can fix on your own. It will get you entangled. It will get you in a codependency. And this person wants out of the codependencies. So give them what they want. March this year, yeah, I think they are reaching out very soon. And I think if you handle this with a certain, Nine of Coins temperance vibe, we're going to get very far with all of this. You are going to guide them with your boundaries and with your patience towards a direction that makes absolute sense for what they want to achieve. And this is how you become twin flames here. And this is how you complete this wonderful cycle. So are you learning from this? Of course you're learning. Because most likely what you will want to do is like nurture them, listen to them, they open up. You don't want to accept the Nine of Coins. You want them to open up completely until you hate them. Practically you're like, oh my God, no, please, why? You don't want them to open up completely emotionally. Maintain a balance. Learn to set boundaries when it comes to how much entangled you want to become in your attempt to help, to nurture. Don't over nurture. The Empress is not like, if she was over nurturing, she wouldn't be the Empress. She would be a 5 of coins. So be very, very careful. Okay? This is your advice. But it has potential. If this thing gets handled properly, we have a nice potential here. Okay, this is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.